This is the story of Evaldas Rimasauskas, a construction engineer from Vilnius, Lithuania. The man behind the fake invoices that got Google and Facebook to pay out more than $120 million. It starts with a piece of paper, an invoice purporting to come from a real supplier, a corporate seal embossed, an executive signature inked, every detail of it fake. At Google and Facebook, the payment teams paid $122 million, wired out. Freeze, rewind. The money is not the strange part. Only one man ever answered for it. This is the $122 million invoice. 2013. Vilnius, Lithuania. Evaldas Rimasauskas, construction engineer. Two-person company. Quiet resume. Half a world away, Quanta Computer, Taiwan. It builds servers for the biggest names in tech. Google and Facebook were regular customers, moving millions routinely. Routine money is money nobody looks at twice. So how do you build a fake supplier? Like this. August 5th, 2013. Latvia. A new company appears on the registry that day. Share capital, €1. That is the whole company. Its registered name? Quanta Computer Inc. SII. Same name as the real giant. Different company entirely. Its registered address, an apartment building in Daugavpils, eastern Latvia. 10 days later, the company was sold to Rimasauskas. He opened bank accounts in its name. Latvia. Cyprus. Now the machine was live. Then came the emails, dressed as the real Quanta. Sender accounts built to look like real Quanta employees. They landed with the accounting teams, Google and Facebook. Here is the genius. They did not invent debts. They redirected real ones. Money genuinely owed to Quanta. Same supplier name. Same invoice rhythm. New bank account. Google itself said it. No Google systems were hacked. The supporting arsenal. Forged invoices. Forged contracts. Forged letters. Forged signatures. Fake embossed seals. That paperwork was not aimed at the tech giants. It was for the banks. Keep the wires moving. One forged letter posed as the victim's own bank. Its message: these transfers were intentional. All of them. The FBI would later describe a vast paper trail, built to make it all look legitimate. October 2013. It works. Google sends 3 payments that month. $23 million. Destination: the fake Quanta's account at a Latvian bank. And the moment it lands, it moves. Latvia, Cyprus, Slovakia, Lithuania, Hungary, Hong Kong, split, wired, gone. 23 million in. The machine was only warming up. Back to the board, so where it gets big. But first, understand. What happened here has a name. Business email compromise. The fake vendor wire scam. Last year, the FBI logged nearly 25,000 complaints. $3 billion in reported losses. In 1 year. And the complaint count is climbing again. That is the type. Now, back to our invoice. Because the scheme did not stop at Google, it kept running for 2 more years. It kept running for 2 more years. Same fake company. Same spoofed emails. New target, Facebook. 3 weeks in the late summer of 2015. Nearly $99 million moves into a Cyprus account. The ledger, Google, 23 million. Facebook, 99 million. $122 million. Total. No malware, no breach, paper, stamps, and patience. He scammed the smartest companies on earth by asking, so, your turn. You run accounts payable. Your biggest supplier emails. Our bank details have changed. Freeze. Would you catch it, pay, flag, or call? The answer? Call on a number you already had. Match every invoice to a purchase order, every time. Google and Facebook made their own call, the FBI. The board again, and the file's strangest page. How it was spotted. Never publicly revealed. Google would only ever say this. The companies went to the FBI. Investigators moved fast. They froze money before it could vanish. Google eventually got every dollar back. Facebook recovered the bulk. But not all of it ever came back. December 2016, Manhattan. A sealed indictment. 5 counts. Wire fraud, 3 counts of money laundering, and aggravated identity theft. March 16th, 2017. Arrested in Lithuania. He fought extradition for 5 months. His lawyers argued he could not get a fair trial. Lithuania's Court of Appeal disagreed, final and non-appealable. From a sealed indictment in Manhattan to an arrest in Vilnius to a New York courtroom in under 9 months. August 17th, he pleads not guilty. For a year and a half, that plea held. March 20th, 2019. He changed his answer. Speaking Russian through a translator, he told the judge, "I fully understand these actions were fraudulent." Then, strangely, the forged documents, other people made those. Hold that thought. It is about to matter. Final act. The Reckoning. December 19th, 2019. Judge George B. Daniels. He told the court he had merely been asked to open bank accounts and did nothing more with them. The prosecution answered, he built the machine. Prosecutors had wanted as much as 10 years. The sentence came in at 5. 60 months in federal prison, plus forfeiture of nearly $50 million, and restitution of another $26.5 million. In court, that restitution figure was tied to money never recovered. Most of it, Facebook's. He was ordered deported on release. Whether he is back in Lithuania today, the record does not say. And the others, the ones who wrote the emails, who forged the seals, no one else was ever charged. The indictment still says, others, known and unknown. So what actually protects a company, or you? The boring stuff. A bank change email is a phone call, not a reply. Every invoice matches a purchase order. Verify, then wire. Because if it worked on them, it can work on anyone. That is the lesson, and the defense. Case file 4, closed. If this would have saved your company one wire, share it with whoever pays your invoices.